All right, my friends, episode 3 on our Divine Divinity playthrough on hard mode. We are playing on hard. It is no joke. And we are playing as a wizard slash warrior for the moment. So right now, we are in the catacombs. So evil. I know. So scary. Alright, I've got the chat pulled up in case anybody wants to chit chat. So we've already opened up these 3 tombs. We have this 4th tomb over here in the bottom section. And we should be about done with the 2nd level here. Or the 2nd floor of the catacombs. Hopefully we don't spawn another skeleton Lord Archer, because those guys, oof, that was a brutal fight right there. I'll take it. Our first scorpion trap. That will be immensely beneficial if we get in trouble. Alright, let's open up this 4th tomb here. Definitely going to be saving. Oh, it's a ghoul. Oh, we got this guy under control. This is not nearly as dangerous as that skeleton Lord Archer. I say that, but we didn't run away in time. That was a nice swipe he had. We're just getting into it for today, so. Just our first episode of the day. So we'll get that little quick death out of the way. We just took a bunch of them out over there. Where did the ghoul unit go, though? It's almost better just to let them stop walking. Where did he go? What in the world? Where did that guy go? It's like he just ran away. Am I crazy or did that guy just disappear?
A passage.
I really wanted the XP from that ghoul unit. Or maybe we did kill him and I just didn't see it. I don't think so, though. Oh, that's just a skeleton. Well, either way, we unlocked the passage there. But I am beyond disbelief on where that ghoul unit went. And it's bothering me immensely. There he is. I was about ready to reload our save there. Let me get the stamina up a little bit here. Let me get some range on this guy. Actually, this is a good opportunity to try our freeze. Being he's not a skeleton. Okay, that didn't work. Ow. Not having a lot of luck on the freezing ability right now. We do have plenty of healing potions. If they're out of sight, you're just going to be wasting your shots. You want to get a nice...
I'm exhausted.
Wow,
Let me
was
rest
really...
a while.
Nice. Ooh, I feel a lot better now that we got rid of that ghoul. Go rest here. And right back in the action. Man, I like that pyramid thing. Oh, that's a trap. Gotta watch out for those anytime those trigger. Ah, see.
I don't have a key that fits this lock.
Well, break it open then. Another ghoul? Where is she running to? Oh, that one's a lot weaker. So that's kind of a different ghoul enemy. We outrun that bomb. Okay, nothing in that room. So we'll check this bottom right here, and then we'll be able to go downstairs. What is that? Oh, a couple of spiders. I hate spiders. Better get used to it because there's a lot of spiders in this game, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of spiders down here. Okay, so we have explored the entirety of this floor here, and we are about to head downstairs to the 3rd floor, which I'm hoping, so save, which I'm hoping is the final floor. That's kind of funny. Trap. There's a lot of traps here. Ooh. Ooh, a spider statuette. So the spider statuette, it actually turns us into a spider. Not that I think you have any good attacks with it or anything, but I think it's more of just a disguise and moving around. I'm not sure what the use of the spider statuette is. I know that the frog one you need for a particular quest. But the spider one, I'm not sure. We're gonna rock this staff for a little bit here. Oh! What was that? Wait a second, wait a second. Something acted a little weird there. You know what it is? I don't know, that was kind of strange. We did a little jumping
Sorry,
around.
I can't use that.
Alright, nothing up here. Let's explore. Oh, trap. It did it again. It is kind of strange. I bet it has something to do with the spider statuette that we used. Polished spear. Spear. How many times I'm gonna have a whistling nest like that? Oh, a minor. Adds a minor fire resistance. On an item that can be charmed. We have one charm on this armor already. We could charm these gloves. Let's do that. So right now the gloves have 4 resistance to poison. But if we add this minor resistance to fire, it should be plus 10 resistance to fire on top of it. Perfect. Plus 10 resistance to fire. So we just kind of buffed up our gloves right there. One thing I've noticed about playing on hard mode is we are really going to have to utilize every edge that we can get to beat this game on hard. Because when I played this game years ago, and I did eventually beat it on normal, it was difficult. But I think now, being a little older and wiser, we might have some different approach to it.
Let me rest a while.
Yeah, we're gonna need to rest. Let's get that gold here. I'd like to clear this room out. Ooh, there was a few traps back there. We almost have enough for a level up too. We are close. Ooh, we're about to be level 7. And level 7 will make us it'll open up some magic spells for us. Jade Amulet. Nice shooting. I feel like one of these floor tiles you could go in, but apparently not. So I must be mistaken. Definitely want to take out the spiders first. That's the primary threat because they have a they have the poison ability. I do like how our wizard warrior is not rocking an axe anymore. I didn't like that look. Ah, that trap got us. I actually thought this was going to be the final floor in the catacombs. But honestly, I might be mistaken. It might not be the final floor. Oh my goodness, you're not getting a shot. Sometimes you're not at the right angle. Perfect. I just one-shotted him. A lot of booby traps. Nice. Nice. We are finding a couple of lockpicks here. Which I can't think of anything in Alaroth that we were unable to unlock. We did have the, I think there was a chest in the dwarf healer's house that we weren't able to unlock. If I'm not mistaken. That guy was hiding. Ow. Oh, this elusive archer. I love the artwork in this game. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay. I think this is the path forward. However, we still got this room up here we haven't explored yet. And some treasures. Pile of bones. Save often. You know, we're also kind of offhand playing Icewind Dale 2, and we should know from playing that game that saving often saves a lot of headache down the road. Dude, the enemies on hard, they just keep pouring out. But it actually benefits us, because
rest before I can use another spell.
it benefits us because we can get more experience. Rest up, recoup our mana and health here. I don't like the look of that spear. Six out of 1240.
I can't use it on that.
Well, I wasn't trying to use it on that. I was just trying to put it in the box, my friend. Perfect. Save. Alright, what kind of good... Oh, a cat statuette. My goodness, we are getting lucky. We've got the cat statuette and the spider statuette. Cracked light crossbow. My goodness, I can't speak English. There's some shoes, and there's a scorpion. This scorpion just spawned out of here. Let's try to freeze him. Okay, that's not working. Okay, let's do summon vermin. Whew. We got him. Whew. So there's a pair of shoes there. It's the overall. Take a look at the overall map here. Oh, I think I know where we're at. This is the same level. Can we go? Are any of these loose tiles? Sometimes these squares are loose tiles that you go in. We are on the same level, or floor, I should say, as the where we got the teleport pyramid. It was on the same floor. Oh, we're really missing that, ain't we? Ooh, that was close. Gotta remember to stay full health at all times. I don't know what is wrong with my voice today.
Hey, look, it stands to reason you can't eat because you don't have a stomach.
Aha! So how can we speak? We don't have no vocal cords either. Answer that, Mr. Clever.
Yeah, you're right, you know. I mean, if you think about it, we don't have no muscles or flesh on our bones either. So, what keeps us together, sort of thing, huh?
Best not to think about it. I don't want to fall to bits because of excess existential thought. Nasty.
That's kind of funny. Oh, of course you're gonna... try to surround me. Some of the units in this game, they have very strange movement patterns. Okay, where is that guy going? Perfect. Oh, you can kind of see the bomb right there. Oh, we barely dodged that. New mining shovel. Oh, thank you very much. I don't know why, but I feel like we would need that shovel. Oh, there's the door. There's the stairway to get down to the next level. Ooh. These bombs are just brutal right now. I'm just gonna keep missing them. There's like a little broken sword right there. You can kind of see it right there. Let's go back and rest here. Keep eye on the chat there. Perfect. Kind of spacing out. Or resting every so often so we can have enough time in between rest periods. I have discovered the means to recall the dead as undead. This is far from proper resurrection, of course, but I'm on the right track at last. Killed all my servants yesterday by poisoning the rat stew. Have already recalled all of them from death as living skeletons. This not only saves me quite a bit in wages, but has also cleared up their flatulence problem. Most of the notes that you found down here are talking about this necromancer who took over this place, essentially. And it's kind of his journal. Yeah, see right here, this lever?
I wonder what that did.
You come from this side. This is where you can get the pyramid stone. We just transported here. But eventually when you come down here, that's where you can get the pyramid stone. But you really don't need to do that. I think it was better the way we did it. Because it's got that portal to get out of here. So we are about to head to what I'm thinking is the final floor in the catacombs. I'll know it when I see it just from memory. Oh yeah, this is it, yeah. Yeah, this is the final floor in the catacombs. So we're gonna clear off the whole outside here. Oh, we are rocking him. A lot of skeleton conjurers down here. Yeah, see, there's a floor tile we can go down. So basically right here, this middle room here, this is where the final boss is in this catacomb area. But we're going to clear out all the areas outside and then do the inside last. That way we're 100% complete, done with this area, and we get out. So we're going to need to save before we go down in there. I'm kind of alternating my saves. Skeletal Conjurer Lord. Okay. That's a big one right there. Look at that. One swipe. That's a big boy right there. That's a nasty one right there. We actually... I forgot. We actually can... pause. We actually have some upgrading abilities here. Let's not use any of our attribute points right now, but our skills. We've got plenty of skill uses here. Lightning we get at level 10. Elemental Bolt, I think that's pretty good. I know this Elemental Strike, this is a very good spell, I think, because it does a little bit of everything. Kind of want to get that lightning spell, but we have to reach level 10 before we get that. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Meteor Strike for now.
Superb!
Perfect. Limbs of Lead. I feel like that could be... I'd hate to waste a skill point on that note just to check. Definitely going to need that deadly gift at some point. But let's just go with an upgraded Meteor Strike for now. Definitely keep our distance. Because that guy is no joke. Oh yeah. You can visibly tell the difference in damage we're doing. Ooh. We're still weak defensively, but offensively. Got him. Nice.
I'm exhausted. Let me rest a while.
See, now instead of 2 each turn, it costs 3. But it does much more damage. So we upgraded that Meteor Strike spell we've been using just in the nick of time to deal with some of these big bad bosses down here. Alright, let's rest. Perfect. Okay, continue exploring. See, now these basic skeletons, we're pretty much just one-shotting them now. So if you think about it, instead of spending two shots at 2 to kill them before, it's only taking 1. Ooh, back up. But yeah, like I was saying, instead of directly targeting them, you can just hold the control button and it'll fire at the closest enemy. See, my mouse isn't even targeting them. Yeah, I'm way over here, but my mouse is way over here, but because I'm holding the control button down, it automatically targets the closest enemy. So I need to get in the habit of doing that. Especially being a spellcaster. Not really so much on the loot right now. I'll tell you one thing that's going to help us is getting some extra sight. Because I feel like we're just not able to see very far at the moment. That's beautiful. Now that inside room is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. Okay, so nothing over here. We are getting a little bit low on mana there. Nice. He He tried to sneak up behind me. We just blasted him. Okay, there's another floor tile. Probably going to be 4, honestly. The catacombs seem to be pretty symmetrical, you know. So there's probably 2 on this side, 2 on the other side. Let's replenish our mana here. Anything we need to dump in here?
I can't use it on that.
Keep our weight down.
It won't work with that.
We're definitely getting the goodies. No doubt about that. It honestly wouldn't have hurt to do a little merchant dealing right there, but let's see what's down here. Tell me you saw that. As soon as we come down here, this big skeleton dude just with the big axe. One shot. Bam! That's epic. See, that would have been soul crushing. Except for the fact that we did just save. So, let's try this again. Okay, he missed. So as long as you can get a miss, you'll be alright. And luckily, he's going down fairly easy. Oh yeah, upgrading that meteor strike was the best decision we made so far. Don't let him get... Don't even give him a chance. If you feel like he ain't got a shot, don't force a shot. Nice. So we've got a dagger, a dragon amulet, and a diamond ring. I feel like that dragon amulet's going to be really good. We are getting the loot now. Alright, before we do the other side of this room, these close together. I'd like to get some of these things identified and sold off. We're
I
going to
have
hang
too
on
much
to
to
that
carry.
shovel.
I must drop some items first. I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first. I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first.
Okay, we know that, buddy.
I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first.
2 axes. We'll keep the 2 axes in there.
I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first.
This chest over here is like odds and ends. Like over here we could put empty flasks.
I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first. I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first. I have too much to carry. I must drop some items first.
Okay. First thing we need to sell off is whatever's heaviest. So this guy doesn't keep saying, I got too much to carry. because that can get a little annoying. So sell off what's heavy and what's cheap. Okay, remind me not to pick up anything that's wrecked, because that just takes up weight space. We're not going to sell anything that we need to identify. I don't know why we're wearing the diamond ring. It has no benefit. Okay. All the rest of that needs identified. So, first off, buy his magic potions. Balance out with gold.
I have too much to carry. I must drop
Except,
some.
so now we're not encumbered. So he's positive towards us. I can't remember if this George guy is positive towards us or not. Yes, he is. Okay, first off, we're going to save. Here's one thing about this game that I remember. A lot of times when you get items identified, it's random on what it's going to be. So if you get something identified and you feel like, oh man, I really got gypped right there, that should have been a better product than that. You can just reload, identify it again, and it might be a lot better, if that makes sense. And we'll only be doing that, a couple times here or there. The one thing I can think of is there's a couple of particular items later on. Like I think there's a sword and I know there's a shield. You really want to save and reload until you get it something you really like, because we are playing on hard mode and we want to get good equipment. So we're going to have George here who's positive. Actually, how much would it cost for George to identify something? He charges 150. I got a feeling that this landlord guy, he's helpful. So for him to identify something, okay, he still charges 150, so whatever. Alright, let's identify Skullcap. Ooh, nice, and you get wisdom. Alright, the shoes. Shoes of the Scorpion. 10 resistance to fire, 2 hearing, and 4 agility. That's really good. These boots. They're not that good. This dagger. Not that good. And this dragon amulet. This has got me really curious. Plus 2 intelligence, plus 40 vitality, and plus 10 to poison. And 2 charm slots. That is nice. So So I feel like we did really good there with what we got. Let's pull up our equipment. Our vitality just doubled from that amulet. Definitely switch the helmet out. Although that helmet wasn't that bad. But this helmet has the wisdom skill added to it, which will help us gain experience faster. The shoes have less armor, but they have more agility and resistance to fire. And they have a charm slot. So rock them shoes. Okay, so we're going to keep the Jade Amulet. I think it might be a quest item later. Care about the weapons here. Okay, so we sell everything else. The diamond ring, I don't want to equip it. Just keep it in our inventory. So yeah, man, that was a pretty good score we had right there. He's got a lot of gold now because we just had him identify a bunch of stuff. So let's sell all this stuff back to him. Maybe get the majority. We do get all of our gold back. Nice. We don't need that strength potion. Yeah, we'll hang on to the gemstones in the ring for now. That is perfect. We got all his gold and his mana potions for all this junk. Well, thank you, Landalore. You are helpful indeed. See, pretty much everything in this chest, we're just going to be selling. And this chest is going to be our keeper. Keep that shovel. Keep that jade amulet. And I did mean to rest. Nice. Getting a little sloppy on our toes here. If you're trying to conserve your shot, you want to wait for them to stop moving. See, did you see the experience right there? $246 plus 4. So that little cap that we're wearing is giving us an additional, a little smidgen extra experience. It's not worth really actually spending one of your skill points, in my opinion, to learn that ability.
It's quite securely locked.
Okay, those two chests are locked. But I feel like we could maybe lockpick them. Okay, so we got this tile down here. Let's go ahead and learn one skill point of the lockpick. We'll try to be as complete as we can in this playthrough. So let's save. And lockpick.
How wonderful!
We now have a skill in lockpick. So select our lockpick ability. And how many lockpicks do we have? I think you only use them when it's actually successful. So we picked up 4 already. Perfect. Nice. So level 1 unlocks both of these. See, now we only have 2. A new dirk. And a shoes. Not that good, but it's something. Alright, let's go down here. See, this is what I'm showing you. You actually can load. This is how it shows you it's random, the drops, and what, and also what stats
Superb!
items you look at are going to have. Before there was a dirk and a shoes in here. Nothing fancy. Now, a new dirk and the same shoes. Okay. Maybe I'm mistaken. I could have sworn that was the case. Maybe it formulates all that data when you start the game. I'm not sure about that. But either way, see what kind of baddies down here. Oh, a spider. Okay, he's not freezing. Oh! He just threw something at us, and it completely one-shotted us.
That was agreeable.
I feel like that's almost a waste, but if we have to load again, we're probably not going to waste 2 lockpicks on that. Ooh. Well, I was trying to cast some vermin to act as distractions, but that obviously is not working. really going to have to be careful. Anytime it makes that sound, we have to move. You can kind of get them. I'm just being quiet right now because I'm really
My energies are depleted. Let me regain my strength.
trying to focus. Ah, I made a mistake. I moved too close to him. We almost had him too. I almost wonder what would happen what if we tried to be a spider like he is? What would that do? But I think we've got this guy figured out here. We're not going to waste lockpicks on that. And actually, one thing we could try too, I'm interested to see the limbs of lead.
Superb!
I'd like to try this on this guy. Okay, it shows that he's affected by it. That does slow him down tremendously. Doesn't last very long, though. I don't like how that doesn't last very long, unfortunately. It worked on him, but it doesn't last very long, the Limbs of Lead spell. So I'm not sure what the deal on that is. Interesting. Just looking at some of the skills here. Hmm. Blind is a nice ability, I think. Interesting. So I think we've got the right idea here. Just keep them out of range. Don't do that, what we just did right there. Gotta be patient. You'd think we'd be more patient being the Souls player that we are. See, that's why you can't try to shoot while he's shooting. Because his shot is much faster than our shot. I lost the flow there. But yeah, we've got him
I'm
back
exhausted. Let me rest a while.
halfway down now. Ooh. We're going to save. And that way, we know we've got him at least halfway down. Nice. We got like 3 shots off right there. Don't get greedy. Save again. See, this is kind of nice because you can just reload at whatever point you're at. Ain't good. I think we got him. Nice. Whew. Man, that spider was tough. My goodness, he was tough. Save. Go rest. Always put that teleporter stone back in your inventory. So we are doing really good. Yes, the control function is working much quicker. That was a nice long shot right there. Well, there's a couple chests over here, but they're empty. Nice. We are just clearing out this room. Oh, he dropped a... Wow, he just dropped a ring. Plus 15 to vitality. That's like really good. Starting the game off right there with that. Okay, so let's save. We got this one floor tile to go down, and then the final room of the catacombs. Alright, who is down here? Oh, great. A skeleton Lord Archer. I'm hoping we have easier time with this guy than we did before. Oh yeah, I think we're... Ah. You can kind of hear the sound effect he makes when he's about to shoot. And it'll help you dodge most of his shots. We are just flying through the healing potions, though. One thing that kind of slows you down is having to turn around. Nice. And there's a club over here. Ruined armor. Let's pick that up. I got a feeling we'll need that later. Okay, so now all we have left in the catacombs is this final room here in the center. We've cleared out everything on the outside. And we are rocking and rolling. That is gorgeous. So we are going to save right there. And then when we come back for our next episode, we'll take on the final room of the catacombs in here. And onward to the rest of the game. It'll feel good to be done with the catacombs. Until then, peace.